What if the Dark Knight, the man who strikes fear into the hearts of criminals, was given the most powerful weapon in the universe? What if Batman became a Green Lantern? This isn't just some fan fantasy, it's a scenario that has actually been explored in the comics, and the implications are absolutely mind-blowing. Let's dive into the story of how Bruce Wayne, a man defined by his willpower, wielded the power of the Green Lantern Corps. To understand this, we first need to remember what a Green Lantern is. The Green Lantern Corps is an intergalactic police force, and its members are chosen for their ability to overcome great fear. Their power rings are fueled by willpower, allowing them to create constructs of pure energy, limited only by their imagination and their strength of will. Now, think about Batman. Is there anyone in the DC universe with more willpower? This is a man who, through sheer determination, trained himself to be the pinnacle of human achievement. He stands alongside gods and aliens, armed with nothing but his intellect, his training, and an unbreakable will. So, it seems like a perfect match, right? Well, it's complicated. The story I want to focus on happens in the Darkest Night, Elseworlds comic. In this alternate reality, everything changes on that fateful night in Crime Alley. Just as his parents are tragically taken from him, a dying Green Lantern, Abin Sur, crash lands nearby. His ring, seeking a worthy successor, flies from his finger. It bypasses pilot Hal Jordan, who it deems has potential but lacks true fearlessness, and instead finds young Bruce Wayne. In his moment of greatest trauma and grief, the ring senses an unparalleled ability to overcome fear. It chooses Bruce. Imagine this scene, a terrified, heartbroken little boy, suddenly bathed in green light. The ring slides onto his finger and a voice echoes in his mind, "Bruce Wayne of Earth. You have the ability to overcome great fear. Welcome to the Green Lantern Corps." In this universe, Batman is never born. Instead, Bruce Wayne is immediately taken to the planet OA, the headquarters of the Green Lanterns, to be trained. He grows up not in the shadows of Gotham, but among the stars, mentored by veteran lanterns like Sinestro and Kilowog. This completely alters his destiny. The obsession with vengeance that fueled the creation of Batman is channeled into a cosmic sense of justice. He doesn't just want to clean up one city, he wants to bring order to the entire sector of space. His training on OA hones his already brilliant mind. He learns about alien technology, astrophysics, and intergalactic law. He combines the detective skills he would have developed anyway with the vast knowledge base of the Guardians of the Universe. He becomes not just a detective, but a cosmic detective. Now, let's talk about his constructs. This is where things get really interesting. Most Green Lanterns create simple, effective constructs, giant fists, walls, cages. But Bruce Wayne? His mind is a tactical supercomputer. His constructs would be impossibly complex and surgically precise. Imagine him creating a fully functional, microscopic bat drone to perform reconnaissance inside a villain's fortress. Or an entire bat cave, complete with a supercomputer and forensic lab, constructed from pure light in the middle of a hostile alien planet. He wouldn't just create a giant bat to scare criminals, he would create a swarm of anatomically perfect, screeching bats, using their sonar to map out an entire city block in seconds. He could recreate the exact chemical composition of a knockout gas or manifest a perfect replica of a key after just glancing at the lock. His constructs would be a reflection of his genius-level intellect and his meticulous planning. He would be the most creative and strategic Green Lantern the Corps had ever seen. The only limit would be his imagination, and Bruce Wayne's imagination is a scary, brilliant place. But here's the dark side. The very thing that makes him a powerful Green Lantern is also his greatest weakness, his trauma. The ring is powered by will, but it's also sensitive to fear. While Bruce is the master of overcoming fear, the memory of his parents' death is a deep, unhealed wound. In the comics, we see this play out. When he confronts the man who took his parents' lives, Joe Chill, his control wavers. His constructs become monstrous and terrifying. The raw, unfiltered anger and grief from his childhood pour out through the ring. He nearly loses himself to that darkness. This is the central conflict for Green Lantern Batman. Can he wield the universe's greatest weapon without being consumed by his own inner demons? The Guardians of the Universe would be wary of him. They'd see his incredible power, but also the immense darkness he carries. His methods would be unconventional. He'd be a Green Lantern who operates in the shadows, who uses fear as a weapon, just like the Batman we know. This would put him at odds with the rest of the Corps, especially his mentor, Sinestro. Speaking of Sinestro, their relationship in this reality is fascinating. Initially, Sinestro sees Bruce as his star pupil, a kindred spirit who believes in order above all else. But as Bruce's methods become more extreme, a rift forms between them. Sinestro, who eventually falls from grace and forms his own Corps based on fear, sees Bruce as a potential ally, or perhaps a rival. The ideological battle between a Batman who uses the green light of will to impose order and a Sinestro who uses the yellow light of fear would be a cosmic clash of titans. It's a classic Batman dynamic, but played out on a galactic scale. And what about his rogues gallery? How would a Green Lantern Batman handle the Joker? In one storyline, Batman, the Dawnbreaker, a version of Bruce from the Dark Multiverse, gets a ring right after his parents' tragedy. Consumed by rage, he immediately uses it to destroy Joe Chill. His willpower is so strong that it overrides the ring's built-in prohibition against lethal force. He becomes a twisted, nihilistic lantern who brings a terrifying, deadly justice to Gotham. When he faces his Joker, he doesn't just capture him. He creates a horrifying construct that unleashes Joker's deepest fears, effectively lobotomizing him. It's a chilling reminder of what happens when Batman's will is untethered from his humanity. But let's go back to our main, more heroic Green Lantern Batman from In Darkest Night. He eventually returns to Earth and becomes its protector. He stands as a guardian not just of Gotham, but of the entire planet. He confronts villains like Lex Luthor and Brainiac not with batarangs and smoke pellets, but with the full power of a Green Lantern. Picture Batman in space, single-handedly taking on one of Brainiac's city-bottling ships, deconstructing it piece by piece with his ring. It's an awesome image. He even rebuilds Gotham. Instead of a dark, Gothic city, he uses his ring to help create a futuristic, shining metropolis. He doesn't just fight crime, he fundamentally solves the systemic problems that create it. He uses the ring to build infrastructure, create clean energy, and provide resources for the underprivileged. He becomes the symbol of hope that he could never truly be as the shadowy Batman. He moves beyond simple vengeance and becomes a true creator and protector. Ultimately, the story of Green Lantern Batman is a story about potential. It explores what Bruce Wayne could have become if his path had diverged just slightly on that one tragic night. Would he be a greater hero or a greater threat? The answer is, he'd be both. He would be the most effective, most brilliant, and most dangerous Green Lantern to ever wear the ring. He would bend the rules of the Corps to his will, using fear and intimidation on a cosmic scale, all in the name of justice. The Guardians would fear him, villains would be terrified of him, and his fellow heroes would be in awe of him. He is the ultimate testament to the power of human will. A man who, given a weapon capable of anything, uses it not just to fight his demons, but to try and rebuild the universe in a way that ensures no other little boy has to suffer the way he did. It's a powerful what-if scenario that shows us that no matter the costume or the power source, Bruce Wayne's true strength will always be his unbreakable spirit. Thanks so much for watching. What other crazy, what-if scenarios should we explore next? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into your favorite comic book stories. See you next time.